Obama's famous "Yes, we can" slogan was actually a CIA codename, Operation Yes, We Can, the name of history's largest covert operation. And the target of this operation was shocking. America's real enemies were within its own government. Welcome to Real Life Stories. Before diving into this incredible story, let us know which city you're watching from in the comments. And if you believe these classified stories should be revealed, don't forget to hit the like button. Also, subscribe to our channel so you won't miss similar shocking revelations. Because tonight, you'll discover how America's 44th president lived a double life that no one could have imagined. But this story contains a darker truth. While the world saw Barack Obama as a charismatic president, he was simultaneously running the most dangerous CIA operation in history. And the enemies he was hunting weren't foreign terrorists. They were high-ranking officials within his own government. January 20th, 2009, Presidential Inauguration Day. As Barack Obama placed his hand on the Lincoln Bible and took the presidential oath, CIA Director Leon Panetta whispered something in his ear that would change everything. "Mr. President, Operation Yes We Can is now active. Your real mission begins tonight." The crowd of 1.8 million people cheered as Obama delivered his inaugural speech. But hidden within his famous words were coded messages to CIA operatives worldwide. When he said, "Yes, we can," it wasn't just a campaign slogan. It was the activation phrase for the largest domestic intelligence operation in American history. That evening, while the inaugural balls continued across Washington, Obama slipped away from the White House through a secret tunnel system. He wasn't going to celebrate. He was going to his first CIA briefing as an active field agent. The briefing location was shocking, a hidden facility 200 feet beneath the Lincoln Memorial. CIA Deputy Director Michael Morrell was waiting with files that would horrify any American citizen. "Mr. President," Morrell began, "we've discovered a conspiracy that goes to the very top of our government. Members of Congress, Supreme Court justices, military leaders, they're all working for a shadow organization we call the Foundation." Obama studied the evidence. Financial records, encrypted communications, assassination plots. The Foundation had been controlling American politics for decades, and now they saw Obama as a threat to their power. "Sir, we need you to be more than just a president," Morrell continued. "We need you to be our deepest cover agent. No one can know, not even your wife, not your closest advisors. You'll live two lives, public president and secret operative." Obama accepted the mission. From that night forward, every public appearance, every speech, every diplomatic meeting would serve a dual purpose. February 2009, Obama's first international mission. When Obama traveled to Canada for his first official state visit, the media reported normal diplomatic talks. The reality was far different. Obama was there to intercept communications from Foundation operatives who were planning to sabotage the American economy. During a seemingly routine dinner with Prime Minister Stephen Harper, Obama excused himself to the bathroom. Instead, he accessed a secure CIA communication device hidden in his jacket. "Package secured," he whispered. "Foundation's Toronto cell compromised." What Obama had discovered was terrifying. The Foundation was planning to trigger a massive financial collapse that would make 2008 look like a minor recession. Their goal was to destroy Obama's presidency and install their own puppet leader. March 2009, the White House infiltration. Back in Washington, Obama realized the danger was closer than he'd imagined. Someone inside the White House was feeding information to the Foundation. Obama began using his presidential schedule as cover for CIA operations. When he announced basketball games in the White House gym, he was actually meeting with undercover agents. When he took family vacations, he was coordinating international intelligence operations. The breakthrough came during a state dinner with British Prime Minister Gordon Brown. Obama noticed Brown repeatedly checking his phone and exchanging glances with a specific Secret Service agent, Agent Marcus Thompson. That night, Obama secretly followed Thompson and discovered he was meeting with Senator Richard Hayes, passing him classified documents. The Foundation had infiltrated the highest levels of American government, including his own security detail. April 2009, the double agent discovery. Using his presidential access, Obama began secretly investigating Foundation members. What he found was a network of corruption that stretched across decades. Supreme Court Justice William Crawford was taking bribes to influence decisions. Defense Secretary Robert Gates was selling military secrets. Even members of his own cabinet were compromised. But the most shocking discovery came when Obama accessed CIA files about his own vice president, Joe Biden. Hidden documents revealed that Biden had been approached by Foundation operatives before the election. They had offered him the presidency in exchange for eliminating Obama. Obama realized he was surrounded by enemies who smiled at him during cabinet meetings while plotting his assassination. May 2009, the Moscow deception. When Obama met with Russian President Dmitry Medvedev in Moscow, he was conducting one of the most dangerous CIA operations ever attempted. The Foundation had made a deal with Russian oligarchs to destabilize American democracy. During a formal dinner in the Kremlin, Obama secretly accessed Russian government servers using CIA hacking equipment disguised as a phone charger. The files revealed that the Foundation was part of a global network controlling elections and manipulating economies worldwide. June 2009, the assassination attempt. The Foundation decided to eliminate Obama during a speech in Cairo, Egypt. As Obama addressed the Muslim world, a sniper prepared to fire. Obama's CIA training saved his life. He noticed the rifle scopes glint and dove behind the podium as the bullet grazed his shoulder. The assassin wasn't a foreign terrorist. It was Agent Thompson, the same Foundation operative he'd been tracking. July 2009, the Yes We Can network. Obama decided to fight back. Using his Yes We Can rallies as cover, he began recruiting a network of loyal Americans who could help expose the Foundation. Each rally wasn't just about politics, it was about identifying patriots who could be trusted with the truth. Obama developed a sophisticated communication system. When he said, "Yes, we can" in speeches, different emphasis and timing conveyed different messages to CIA operatives. Yes, we can meant abort mission. Yes, we can meant proceed with caution. Yes, we can meant full operation approved. The network grew rapidly. Loyal military officers, honest FBI agents, patriotic journalists, all secretly working to expose the Foundation's conspiracy. October 2009, the international conspiracy. Obama's Nobel Peace Prize acceptance in Oslo provided cover for a dangerous mission. In a hidden bunker, representatives from MI6, Mossad, and other agencies shared intelligence about the Foundation's global operations spanning continents and involving royal families, tech billionaires, and media moguls. November 2009, the betrayal. During a private meeting, Secretary of State Hillary Clinton revealed herself as a Foundation operative. "Barack, you can't stop what's been decades in the making. Join us or face the consequences." Obama realized his entire cabinet had been compromised. December 2009, the Christmas miracle. During his Christmas address, Obama embedded a coded message that only his Yes We Can network understood. Within hours, loyal Americans across the country began taking action. Honest journalists published exposés, patriotic military officers secured facilities, and loyal FBI agents made arrests. January 2010, the first victory. 1 year after taking office, Obama achieved his first major victory against the Foundation. Using evidence gathered through his double life, he secretly orchestrated the resignation of 3 Supreme Court justices, the arrest of 12 senators, and the exposure of Foundation operatives in major media companies. The public never knew the real reason behind these scandals. They were presented as separate cases of corruption, but Obama knew the truth. Each was a carefully planned strike against the Foundation's power structure. But this was just the beginning. Obama realized that defeating the Foundation would take his entire presidency, and he would have to maintain his dangerous double life for 8 years. The present day, the legacy. Today, most Americans still don't know that their 44th president lived as a CIA agent throughout his entire presidency. Obama's Yes We Can operation ultimately saved American democracy from a shadow government that had controlled politics for generations. But the victory came at a tremendous personal cost. Obama aged rapidly during his presidency, not from political stress, but from the constant danger of his secret life. Michelle Obama often wondered why her husband seemed so distant, so worried. She never knew he was fighting the greatest battle in American history every single day. The Foundation was never completely destroyed, Some operatives escaped, some networks survived, but Obama's 8-year operation crippled their power and gave democracy a fighting chance. Obama's final act as president was establishing a secret network of patriots who continue monitoring threats to American democracy. When he handed the presidency to Donald Trump, he also passed along the Yes We Can operation files, ensuring that future presidents would know how to fight shadow governments. Today, Obama remains vigilant. In his post-presidential life, he continues coordinating with intelligence agencies, monitoring foundation remnants, and protecting the democratic institutions he spent 8 years defending. His message to Americans is simple. Democracy isn't guaranteed. It must be protected by patriots who are willing to sacrifice everything for freedom. Yes, we can defend liberty, but only if we remain eternally vigilant. What do you think? Could our political leaders really be living double lives? Are there shadow organizations controlling our government? Share your thoughts in the comments, because at Real Life Stories, we know sometimes the greatest heroes are the ones whose true service can never be publicly acknowledged.